Hello friends, so I will be discussing about the main theme of qualitative research study and what is the difference from quantitative research. Let's start from what is qualitative research. It is actually defined as an inquiry process of understanding a social or human problem based on building a complex holistic picture formed with words, reporting detailed views of informants and conducted in a natural setting. Okay, now let's discuss about what are these words terminologies describing. Okay, first of all we have to see here is qualitative study is subjective in nature. Subjective, which means that there are opinions of the subjects involved. Quantitative studies, we have objective findings, right? Objective means the facts are verified. In the qualitative research, there is the descriptive nature of the study. Descriptive means it describes the phenomena, it cases, and whatever it inquires about, it describes it in words, pictures, or forms, okay, shapes. Here in quantitative research, there is always any experiment conducted to see the results. Here is another difference: naturalistic setting. Qualitative research is always conducted in a naturalistic setting. Whatever is there, we will not disturb it and we will go to the right cause to identify, to inquire about the problem. And in quantitative research, the study settings are contrived, means deliberately created. We create the environment and then we analyze the data in that environment and generalize the results into the whole population. That is the main difference. Okay, next, coming towards the inductive study. Okay, qualitative research is an inductive study, which means it generates theories, only generates, not testing. In quantitative research, we deduct, like we test the theories, and then by the help of experiments, we test them whether they are correct, the hypothesis we have generated is true or not. In the qualitative research, the sample size is small, maybe one or more than one. But here in quantitative research, we have a large population, select some of them as per our study design and sampling techniques, and we generalize the results to the whole population. So the sample is representative of the whole population here. Now, in qualitative research, the generalizability is not an aim. Means the result findings or the opinions of the people, we can't apply the results or opinions of the people to the whole population here. But in quantitative research, due to experiments and due to representative sample, we can generalize the results to whole population from which the sample has been derived. Okay, so these are the main differences. Now let's define the qualitative research again by the words. A qualitative study is defined as an inquiry process of understanding a social or human problem. In this research, we understand formed with words. In this study, the result findings are described in words, pictures, or in any form. Okay, and then we report the detailed views of informants and conducted in a natural setting. This study is also specific due to its natural setting. So here are the 5 approaches of qualitative research. First one is narrative, phenomenological, grounded theory, ethnographic, and case studies. What is more specific or special about narrative theory is that we analyze the narratives and we rewrite the story of the person after analyzing or rewriting, restoring. This is the main difference. And in narrative study, the case may be single case about which we inquire. So here the sample size may be single person basically. And then comes phenomenological study, one phenomena among different people. Okay, commonalities of one phenomena among different peoples. For example, narrative. In narrative study, if we find the life story of a single person or biography of one person, we say it is narrative study. In phenomenological study, for example, we say that we are interviewing the people who suffered the phenomena of APS attack. So we ask them and interview them about their opinions, and then in grounded theory, their opinions are analyzed and a theory is developed. So the basic difference between them is there are only views of the people suffering from a single phenomena, and what are their commonalities. The focus is on commonalities, while in grounded theory the commonalities are based and a theory is developed on those phenomena. And then here the basic thing is to develop a theory based on the phenomenological commonalities. Okay, in ethnographic study, the researcher itself immerses in a culture and interviews them, observes them, finds the language and their culture, their communicative experiences, their languages. So these are the in this research, researcher him immerses in the culture. In case studies, there is always a program, institution, organization which is considered as a case, right? So case is always taken as a program, an institution, uh, organization, and we study about the cases. What are the types of data collection in a qualitative research? There are individual interviews, observations, focus group discussions, FGDs, and audio-visual aids. These are the types of data collection. While there in quantitative research, there are questionnaires, Likert scale. What type of sampling will be there in qualitative research? There is purposive sampling. You yourself purposely find the subject and interview them. So in this research, there is purposive sampling, type of sampling. In this research, the type of sampling depends on study design. That's all about qualitative research. I hope you will understand today's main theme of qualitative research study and its basic differences from the quantitative research. Thank you.